Stomach, I'm flipping around. Stomach, I'm flipping around. I'm taking my time, I kick a car. I tell you something. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, hot toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special lines all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
But the first appearance this week, you were like,
black suit.
yeah, what? So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel
Big
Comics.
new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people want that.
Little Francis Yu does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really.
You have options.
Number 1.
Both covers.
Well, it's gonna have a lower.
1 in 25 in the same.
It's gonna have a lower print run.
To do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that, though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell? Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the bunny mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
With
look.
the ears.
That's a look. All right.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got
Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Boy.
Give him out the mind breaker!
Berserker, Boomer Studios.
Mr. Eyebrow, I smell your eyebrow, Mr. Eyebrow, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain, Mr. Eyebrow, I smell you.
slave. I'm Kid Country.
Live!
Good evening, Ultimate Comics live show. Welcome to our Tuesday night, all new, all different live show with all of this week's absolute best. A couple brand new series coming out, some real exciting things from Image, from Boom, from Vault. We've got it all. Good. I like guys' faces. Very reassuring that we weren't short on anything major. Got a lot of older stuff as well. If this is your first time joining us, first of all, thank you for tuning in. Hi, hello. I'm your host, Jeremy Tarney. I am here interspersed. I was here last week. I'll be back on Saturday, but usually you're going to see Sienna doing the show on Tuesday night. They will actually be back on Saturday this week for our huge anniversary show. If this is the first time hearing about that, make sure you put it on your calendars. Mark yourself as going on Facebook. We have just an inordinate amount of incredibly exciting books, tons of first appearances, tons of graded books, tons of full sets, tons of your favorite characters, favorite creators, favorite Ultimate Comics live show hosts, and more. We've got special guests. We've got it's got everything. So there's your first little message. If this is your first time, you want to make sure that you get the books that you're looking to pick up tonight. We want to make sure that you get those books as well. Go ahead and fill out that claim form. It is super easy. There's just going to be 3 or 4 questions. It takes like 1 minute to fill out. It's that little blue hyperlink that's going to be the top pinned comment. It's also going to be in the video description. I'm going to grab the books, talk about them for a very brief moment, just so you have a kind of an idea of what we're looking at. We're going to put them on one of these 9 spaces right here. The way that you claim that book is give us the title of the comic and the letter that I set it under. Whomever gets both of those pieces of information first gets the book. A lot of these, especially because we're dealing with, older collectible books and or high ratio variants, we're only going to have 1 copy of. Every once in a while, we'll have multiple copies of something, especially if something is, one of the lower ratios or whatever. So just go ahead and make sure if you do want something, get the claim in as quickly as possible. It is a first come, first serve, but it's also the second or third if we have 2 or 3 copies. So you don't need to wait for us to confirm that we have additional copies. If they're there, you're going to be queued up to get them. We offer $8 flat rate shipping for anywhere in the United States. So the more you claim, the better deal you're getting. That $8 covers the entire week's worth of shipping, which is already a crazy good deal because you get the Tuesday and Thursday show put together, especially if you buy yourself a nice little stack of books. But this week, it's going to include the epic Saturday morning anniversary show
Extravaganza.
where I mean the depending on the stuff you buy, the insurance alone on a number of individual items that we have for sale will be well in excess of $8. And that's all just going to be covered on our end. So really rack up those claims tonight. You're going to be able to, it's basically paying for itself. We do have a small handful of items on the show tonight that I need to go grab that are going to be a little bit more collectible. Those books, if they're a little bit out of your budget right now, or just some general good information for you to have. I think a lot of you are probably hanging on to that layaway for the Saturday show, keeping that in your back pocket. Not the worst idea.
If you have a layaway right now and you
shoot us a message. Yeah, you can always get that paid off before the Saturday show if you saw something in the preview post that you're going to want. That is going to cost a little bit more money. It's a really simple terms. You need to put no less than 10% down. So if you're dealing with a $100 comic, that's going to be just $10. And then we have it set up with a minimum monthly payment of 15%, which again on a $100 comic is going to be just $15. You can always get it paid off faster, as Jen just mentioned. If you want to do a 25% deposit and 25% payments, get it knocked out in 3 or 4 months, we can absolutely make that work for you. If you want to do 25% weekly, get it paid off in a month, yeah, we can totally make that work as well. It is super easy. So the only other kind of restrictions that we have on Layaway is you can only have one item or one thing that is sold as one individual set. So I think just off the top of my head, we have a Dark Knight Returns set that is 4 individual comics on the Saturday show. If you put those on Layaway, that would count as one item. If you wanted to claim the Dark Knight Returns and the complete Weapon X set, which is another full set that will be on the show on Saturday, those are 2 separate items. So you can't have them both on Layaway, and you cannot have one Layaway for both of those
also,
items.
Layaway is something Alan, the owner, keeps trying to take
It's
from
like
us.
his one thing that he's real kind of picky about.
Yeah, so because of that, there's also the rule that you cannot make an offer in conjunction with Layaway.
Right.
Layaway is
Layaway is going to be whatever the full asking price is. Also, not for nothing, if you do claim something on Layaway, make sure that it's something that over 6 months you're going to pick up, or else it damages the Layaway reputation for everyone else. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, something comes up and we get a lot of excuses, and just really make sure you got it in your
Make sure you
mind
can
how to
commit.
budget for it. Yeah, it's a little 6-month commitment. It's not crazy. And then last but not least, we've got a share prize. If you just share this video, want to make sure as many people find out about the live show as possible. If you share it in a public space, on your Facebook wall, on a friend's Facebook wall, in a Facebook group, anywhere on Facebook that you share it, that is a public share. We'll get a little notification towards the end of the show. Jen's going to go through, put everything all up, randomize it, digitize it, figure out which one of you is going to win this lovely Star Wars issue number 1. It is from Dark Horse's final ongoing Star Wars series. It has an absolutely gorgeous painted cover by Alex Ross. It's a really cool story written by Brian Wood, and it's free to one of you lucky individuals for sharing our video. I think if we've got no other specifics at the moment, let's throw something up for the people to start buying. Does that sound?
Oh, Tony, how was your birthday?
Oh, it was nice. Thank you. Went to a concert, had fun, ate a couple sandwiches.
A couple.
Just typical birthday stuff.
Enjoyed a new episode of Sandman.
I have not had a single spare moment to watch the new episode of Sandman. Much to my chagrin. I've just been busy. You know how it is. Let's start with something pretty cool. I love
A gentleman
this
never tells
cover.
how old he is.
Old. Real old. Going on A, Avengers X-Men Eternals Judgment Day, issue number 3, following that main series. Not a tie-in, not a spin-off. This is the main book. It is a 1 in 50 painted variant. You've got Wolverine, you've got Iron Man, you got Icarus. Just $15. That is an absurdly good price. That's 25% off the cheapest price I found online. I priced the variants to move for tonight's show. So if you're a fan of any of those teams, any of those characters, or really just that gorgeous painted art style, we've got the book for you.
We got the book for Fabio.
You got it, Fabio. And do we just have the one copy tonight?
If that's what you have.
Yeah. All right. Going on B for Batman. I'm going to go out on a bat limb and say this is probably a facsimile edition of Detective
Yes.
Comics.
New this week.
Issue number 27. It is, of course, the first appearance of the Bat-Man. Back in the day, internally, it is a complete facsimile of the full issue. A lot of times, the Detective 27 reprints have just the Batman story, which is only a few pages, which is pretty cool. You get all of the full anthology. It's a big, thick book. That is going to be just $7. If the first printing of Detective Comics, issue number 27, is a little bit out of your reach, I'd say this is about as good of a representation of that book as you're ever going to find.
All right. How many do we have on the facsimile?
We have 9.
All right, perfect. I got George. I got Jack Wright. I got Smiley Bob. Got Alex Mendez. And yeah, I saw the first episode of She-Hulk last week. It was really good. I
Also,
really
have not
enjoyed
had any time to watch that. I think I spent 16, like literally 30 hours driving over the weekend between all the various different places that I had to go.
Well, this weekend, after the live show is over, you will
this weekend,
have time.
after the live show is over, I will have literally one day to make all of my costumes for Dragon Con before working 40 hours in 2 days on Monday and Tuesday, and then leaving for Dragon Con on Wednesday. So we'll see. I'll get there eventually.
Are we limiting the detective facsimiles?
We'll give it a minute. If we haven't had 9 individual people claim one, then I'd say let's go ahead and let other people grab 2. I'm okay with that.
Sienna will be back by Saturday.
Yes, Sienna will be back for the anniversary show on Saturday. We were like, it's cool, Sienna. We've got it. Spend more time on your Nordic adventure with the Vikings and your
Solving
family.
mysteries.
Yeah, having a good time. And they said, no. The Ultimate Comics live show anniversary special is the single most important day of the year. I would not miss it for anything. And I said, Sienna, I respect that.
I also got Bernie Keeney and Adam Smith for Detective 27
Sounds good.
facsimile.
I believe this is the final issue of Swamp Thing, issue number 16. Mike Perkins is doing interiors on this, so I absolutely love. This is a phenomenal ratio variant cover.
I love the upside down.
Yeah, you've got the Swamp Thing coming out of the top, and then sort of the roots in the reflection down there. You got Swamp Thing, Peacemaker, Constantine, and Green Lantern in the background there. That one just $15 for the 1 to 25, and again, all of the ratio variants for tonight's show, like rock bottom prices, trying to give y'all the best.
Jennifer
deals
will take one of
possible.
those.
You got it. I have 2 copies.
Chris St. George will take the other one.
And we are sold out.
Yay! Bernie, I don't know if you did anything on your end or if it was just waiting for Facebook to do something, but yeah, we can see your comments now.
Hooray!
No more YouTube for you.
You want to.
Unless you want to. It's always an option.
Going on D, we've got Damage Control, issue number 1, brand new series from Marvel Comics. You've probably heard the name if you've been watching some of the live action MCU stuff. They debut in the MCU with Spider-Man. It's the Vulture's crew. He's working for Damage Control. A version of Damage Control showing back up through a few of the other projects. They're in Ms. Marvel. I would not be at all surprised if they play a big part in the She-Hulk series for obvious reasons. As you can see, you've got Nightcrawler, Quicksilver, Moon Knight, Amadeus Cho, Ghost Rider, and Shulky herself right there on the cover, written by Adam Goldberg.
Yeah, from the
From
creator
the
of
Goldbergs.
TV's The Goldbergs.
Yeah, that's crazy. Super fun. Should be a riot. It's just cover price, $5.
Also, it has a backup story by Damage Control creator Dwayne McDuffie.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, Dwayne McDuffie, one of the original Milestone creators as well, so if you're really digging some of their stuff.
Oh, actually, no, correction. Dwayne McDuffie's McSpouse.
Well, that's fun.
Charlotte Fullerton. It's the Damage Control crew cleaning up after the Infinity Gauntlet.
Good timing.
Bernie Keating will take a Damage Control.
You got it.
I think enough time has passed. So George Diakonopoulos and Smiley Bob are taking second copies of that Detective Facsimile. We
Excellent.
have one remaining.
All right, this is our last copy of the first appearance of Batman. Still got a couple copies of that Damage Control we just put up. Going down on the corner. End after end, the hot new book from Vault Comics. This is the 1-in-5 ratio variant for cover price on that. Just $5, not marked up at all. The end after never ends. Dealing with a little kind of immortality game going on here, like a weird afterlife or lack thereof for one individual. What we're doing. The hot new books. James Tynion IV is back with his smash hit from Boom Studios, Wind, the follow-up series, The Throne in the Sky. This book is cover price $6, oversized first issue of the second series, following the adventures of all of our favorite characters. This one is the, I believe, the special FOC non like reorderable.
No, that's just the A cover, I think.
Oh, this one, the special brand new A cover, first print, main cover.
Yeah, I think Daniel
The one to go
wrote
with your
big
sets.
on the one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the A cover. What band did you go see? The people want to know.
I saw a band called Me Without You.
Oh.
It is likely that you have not heard of them.
I have one of their albums.
Do
Any
you?
Silver Age?
Yeah.
Right?
There's a couple Silver Age books. If you're a big Silver Age fan, 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday morning, we have loads of Silver Age books prepped and ready for that show. So you got a Gunslinger Spawn, issue number 11. Absolutely just incredible. Badass painted cover price, just $3. I love that Todd McFarlane's keeping those $3 price tags on his new books.
Yeah,
Everybody else bumping up, a little here, a little there.
I have a
Not
brother
Todd.
sister from them. I believe so. No.
George is taking the Gunslinger Spawn. George Stephanopoulos.
You got it. Fun little set we just put together. Got a couple of newsstand editions in here coming from the early 90s. Really hard to find. Daniel was asking me about them when he found them. Like, what even are these? Because they don't say newsstand or they don't say the direct. They just say Dark Horse Movie Special. Yeah, really, really hard to find any information on. So we just priced them like they weren't any different. It is Superman, Tarzan, Sons of the Jungle. It's a really cool Superman Elseworlds story where it takes place with Tarzan. All 3 issues. It's a complete miniseries, just $10. Pretty high grade, very fine to near mint condition. That one is on H. Let's see. Some Silver Age Daredevil. Issue number 33, very good condition. Daredevil versus the Beetle. That one going to be just $10.
Sean Conley is picking up Superman Tarzan.
You got it.
And Willie T coming in first for that Daredevil.
There you go, Willie. Going over on A, we've got the Department of Truth, issue number 20, This is the 1 in 25 variant, going to be just $15. Super bonkers. The most conspiracy furious book you will ever read.
On E, that is End After End, issue number 1, the 1 in 5 ratio variant for just $5, cover price.
Marvel Comics presents issue number 1, Wolverine Classic Walt Simonson wraparound cover. Very fine near mint condition, just $10 for all of our Wolverine aficionados. We've got Task Force Z, issue number 11, first print main cover. Looks like we got Red Hood staring down a handful of villains with what appear to be electrified crowbars, which, as we all know, Jason Todd's greatest weakness is crowbars. So not looking great for him. Only just $4.
Marvel Comics presents Wolvie going to Bernie on B. So Bernie.
You got it.
Task Force Z for Chris St. George.
You got it. And that's our only copy of that. We got Sandman issue number 50. This is an oversized one-shot issue by Neil Gaiman and P. Craig Russell. Distant Mirrors. Ramadan takes place kind of a dream story from the past. It is won, I don't even know how many awards for individual issues the year it came out. If you love the Sandman show, especially if you like some of those kind of one-off stories, this is a great comic book. It is a great representation of the entire series. It's going to be something that you haven't seen in the TV show yet, and it's going to be something that isn't tied to the rest of like the huge 75 issue overarching arc where you're going to be completely lost or even a little bit without having had them. If you're,
take that.
I've got 2 copies. Ooh. If anyone else wants one, now's your shot. Something I feel like I don't get to do as much on the Tuesday show, but I've prepped a couple for tonight. Same book, different conditions, so let us know exactly which one you're claiming. Uncanny X-Men issue 201. It's going to be the first appearance of Nathan Christopher Charles Dayspring Ascani Son Summers, who of course grows up to be Cable because all of those names weren't enough. Also of note, going to be the issue where Storm takes charge of the X-Men, takes over the team. She's got that rad mohawk look throughout. One on H, near mint condition, $20. The one on I, going to be just $10 in very fine condition. They are both newsstand copies, so if you're trying to score both versions, or specifically newsstand versions, you've got that going for you as well. If you're going for that higher grade copy or that less expensive copy, I've got you covered either way.
And Jimmy Lee is taking Sandman and the near mint copy of X-Men on H.
You've got it.
And then Sean is taking Wind. Around in the sky.
Said Sandman and X-Men.
End After End. Let me read you the description real quick. Life is nothing if not a series of endings. School, jobs, friendships, love, until the end. Walter Williams' end was fast and unexpected. His was an unremarkable life. So how is it that his story continues as cannon fodder in an endless war waged against an insatiable darkness hell-bent on consuming all of existence? And is Walter right in believing he's arrived in the midst of this titanic battle as the one destined to finally end it? That's the tale of the End After End. Tony will be right back.
Sorry, I figured while you were running through that, I grabbed my preview books that was sitting in the other room.
Do we still have any of the detective?
I thought there was one left.
We have one left.
We have one Detective 27 facsimile left. Cliff, let us know if you would like it.
To anyone looking for more Bat books, we've got Batman, The White Knight Presents the Red Hood, issue number 2 of 2. If you scored the first issue when it came out a couple weeks ago, this is Jim Chung variant cover, open order variant, just $5.
Chris St. George will take End After End, 1 and 5.
You've got it. I've got a couple of those if anyone else wants one.
Cliff Baker will take our final copy on Detective 27, which you have done.
Excellent. Thank you, Cliff.
Jimmy Lee will take Batman, White Knight, Red Hood.
We only had the one of those.
White Knight, Red Hood. That's the A cover, right?
B cover.
That was the B cover.
B cover 4. Okay.
We've got. Oh, hang on. We've got Tales of the Human Target, issue number 1. It is the Jorge Jimenez 1 in 25 variant by Tom King, right in the book. Gonna be just $15 for the 1 and 15.
1 and 25.
1 and 25. It's just so inexpensive that I just couldn't believe it. All right, bear with me here because we've got a box. You saw me carry out this full short box, but I'm gonna make just one individual book out of it. We're gonna put it up on B. This is our first mega set of the night. Well, I guess our only mega set. It is the complete 6-issue Villains United series. As you can see, the first issue there, signed by Gail Simone. This came out as a kind of a warm-up for DC's huge Infinite Crisis story about villains uniting. You've of course got Deathstroke, Black Adam, Lex Luthor. It's a really cool team, and it is an incredibly fun book. It was in fact so incredibly cool and so incredibly fun that they wanted to continue on with that, formed up with a few of those villains to make the Secret Six. Gave them a little 6-issue miniseries, also by Gail Simone. You got Catman, Deadshot, Ragman. You've got Vandal or Scandal Savage. Just a really cool book, really fun, really going into a lot of characters that you're not going to see as much in the DC universe. That went over so well that they immediately went into a full ongoing series. So it's issues 1 through 6, issues 1 through 6, and issues 1 through 36, issue number 1 on the ongoing series, also signed by Gail Simone. As if all of that were not enough. Because Jen, is it ever enough for our viewers?
I mean, I'm already very tempted.
That's right, Jen. It's not enough. We also have the most recent iteration, also by Gail Simone. This is volume 2 of the ongoing Secret Six. All of every issue on that, 1 through 14. And you'd think that would be enough.
What else do we have?
We also have all of like the crossovers. So when they go into any individual crossovers with Birds of Prey, or there's some Blackest Night crossovers, you're going to get those too. All those issues, that's 50, 60, it's like 70-something issues, 2 of which are signed by Gail Simone.
Fuck it, I'm taking it.
And it is one, you've got a gem.
Y'all had your chance. I was giving you guys chances.
It is a really cool set. It's one of my favorite DC series. I loved it when I first read it. I probably still have all of mine, but just hand that to you.
I mean, it's Gail Simone. I have a very tough time saying no to anything by Gail Simone.
I understand that all too well.
I'm gonna do dark blue for
Yeah.
But always that happens.
Yeah. That's...
Oh, this one's super cool. I love this book. This is the new Magic: The Gathering. Going over one of their highlight characters, a Johnny Goldmane, who is I don't know what they call him in Magic. He'd be a Tabaxi, Taxati, in Dungeons and Dragons. This is the 1 in 10 Ariel Olivetti variant. He did Thor for a long time. He did some Punisher stuff. Does a great job with this kind of barbarian class characters. It's a 1 in 10 Virgin variant for just $10. If you're a Magic fan, if you're a fan of Ariel Olivetti's painted artwork, a lot of good reasons to scoop up that sucker. We've got the Joseph Michael Linzer variant for Gun Honey, Blood for Blood issue. I believe that's issue number 1. It is just $4. It's a 1 in 5 ratio variant. That one's down on G.
All right, I got Ramon Natal picking up that 1 in 10 Magic: The Gathering.
Excellent. I have 2 copies if anyone else wants one. 1 more is available.
For St. George is picking up, is that Gun Honey?
Excellent. I've got a couple of those if anyone else wants one for just $4. What I got open B. We've got Sonic the Hedgehog 1 in 10 variant. This one issue number 52. If you've been collecting those Sonic variants, this one particularly fun. You got Robotnik leering over them like a classic Silver Age Jack Kirby cover going on right there.
The Sonic covers are just always so much fun.
They really are. They know what they're about, and it's fun. Going with the 1 in 50 variant for Detective Comics 1063. What better way to celebrate the 1063rd issue of your series than with a Jim Lee foil variant?
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, that thing is astonishing. It really pops. Just $30.
We'll take that.
I've got 2 copies.
That's 1063.
1063.
And George Stephanopoulos will take the other.
You got it. We'll replace that with a little Werewolf by Night, issue number 13. It's the first appearance of the man monster called Taboo. It is in good condition if you're looking for some early werewolf. I believe they're slated to make their MCU debut on Halloween later this year. It seemed like so long ago when they announced it on Halloween like last year.
Yeah, it's been I think it was 2 years ago actually.
But
you
here
know,
we are, just a month or 2 away.
And we got D23 coming up next month.
Almost certainly going to have a little teaser for that.
Smiley Bob will take that Werewolf by Night.
You've got it. Place that up on B for both Darth and Doctor. Dr. Aphra, issue number 23. Choose Your Destiny lightsaber variant featuring Darth Maul. You get the close-up of his saber and him holding it. Just cover price, $4. They've been doing these for a few of your favorite sabers and Force users.
Aaron Parks is going to take that Dr. Aphra. What issue are we on?
Number 23.
We just had the one?
Yep. I'm going to put these side by side because they're so similar. I want to make sure that you know exactly which one or ones you are getting yourself into. So again, 2 very different but also very similar items. For Vampirella Strikes, issue number 4, got an Adam Hughes ratio variant. The 1 in 10 going to be just $8. The 1 in 15 going to be just $15. Obviously, Adam Hughes, a well-known and much beloved cover artist. If you like it with the border, you're trying to nab it at half price, the 1 in 10 right there on E. If you really love that artwork, want to get the full virgin cover, just $15 on F.
Chris and George will take the 1 in 10 on
You've got it. And I've got a couple of those if anyone else wants one.
You said that was Grand for All Strikes number 4?
Yes, I did.
And then the 1 in 15 for Jimmy Lee.
Also have a couple of those, but not quite as many. So, keep those claims coming. A little mini set right here with Mike Allred's Madman from Image Comics. Madman Atomic Comics, issues 1 through 3. If you were reading Donny Cates's crossover, you've got a little taste of Madman. Want to see what he's like in his own series. Here's the first 3 issues he had over at Image. All 3 issues near mint condition. Going to be just $10. We put up the main cover for this book. Let's go ahead and put up the big ratio for the new Wind. This is the Greg Capullo sketch cover, 1 in 100, $150. In just the most Greg Capullo-y cover imaginable.
Sure.
Got the moon in the background. You've got like the vicious detail on the wings. You've got those gnarly trees with the branches drooping.
But also the face.
It is perfect. It is perfect. That one's going under G for goddamn. Oh yeah, Greg. That makes more sense. I like your thing. We're gonna go with your thing. Because I believe not all that long ago, somebody asked for some 90s Wonder Woman on the show, and I was able to find one. Wonder Woman, issue 147 from 1999, near mint minus condition. God War, part 1, $8. And one of my favorite books to come out in the past, probably 5 years, we've got the complete series graphic novel by Matt Fraction and Steve Lieber of Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. I think a lot of people weren't really sure what to expect. DC was insistent that it would be the next Hawkeye, and that it was just ridiculous and fun, and every single panel of every single page of every single issue, it's an absolute delight to read. MSRP on this was $30. It is in like brand new condition. It is just $25.
Ramon will take Wonder Woman on H.
You got it. Going up on A. Got the Mary Jane variant by David Lopez for all new Wolverine issue number 21. MJ getting her own version of all your favorite heroes. This one as Wolvie. Love that they get the little spikes in the mask, but it's still just like a little domino mask. Got the claws. And of course, in true Wolverine fashion, the fishnet stockings.
Yeah. That's what's under the brown costume.
You know, yeah, like every Wolverine has ever had. We know this.
It's fact.
I believe this one was from last week, but our copy, I guess, came in damaged. This is the Horley variant for Avengers 1 million BC. This is the 1 in 25 painted variant. You got Odin, you got your Phoenix, you got your Sorcerer Supreme, your Black Panther, your Iron Fist, your Ghost Rider. It's gonna be $25 on B. Speaking of the cosmic heroes, if you like various different Norse deities, how about Thor? Thor, issue number 2 from the Jason Aaron run. This is going to be the first full appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. You have a few cameos. You have her becoming Thor. You have her in but this is it. This is her first full adventure. She is Thor from the first page to the last. It is just $12. There is a little bit of a tear at the bottom right there, so it is the most affordable copy of this book, and it's just $12. Going on D.
And then Adam, I just want to make sure you heard that there is a tear at the bottom with. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, just want to make sure.
Good. Yes.
It's still available.
Still available. Going on D. G. Deadpool versus Gambit. The V is for versus, in case you weren't sure with all of those. It's a complete 5-issue miniseries. All 5 issues going to be in near mint condition. Just $20. I was going to save it for Sienna. I know Gambit, their all-time number 1 favorite character. But I just couldn't. I got too excited, jumped the gun, and here we are. Got the brand new Image Comics series, Boom Comics series, Grimm, issue number 4. This is the Jenny Frison 1 per store variant. Obviously,
so creepy.
We have just the 1 copy of this book. If you like super creepy children, $20, and it's terrifying. Which I guess really is what you're going for a book called Grimm, isn't it?
Jennifer DuPont coming in first for that Grimm 1 per store.
You've got it. Going on H, My Little Pony, issue number 4, featuring everybody's favorite, whatever this one's name is. It's the 1 in 10 variant. It is just $10. If you love the ponies and you can name all of them, and this one is your favorite or one of the ponies that you collect, then this too could be yours.
Alex, just want to clarify on the Thor, since you're claiming it, that you do understand there is a tear at the bottom, putting it at fine, very fine condition. You just want to be very transparent with it.
And on E, we've got Teen Titans from the original Silver Age series, issue number 46. The Titans versus their deadliest foe of all, the Fiddler.
Ooh.
Going on E, fine condition, just $5.
Any relation to the Riddler?
I doubt it, but you never know how these things work out. I didn't know about Jimmy Olsen's secret familial relations until I read his series that came out just a couple years ago, sitting down on I. If you want to uncover that mystery of your favorite DC hero villain relationship, it's all there, folks.
Chris and George will take that Teen Titans.
You've got it. Got Marvel Superheroes, issue number 22 in good condition. Looks like you're going to get a reprint of X-Men number 3, the first appearance of the Blob, which I believe we sold on the Thursday night show last week. Is that one coming up this week?
I think it was last week.
Yeah. Last week. So if you wanted a good reader copy of that, or if you missed out on it and wanted to get your copy of it, going on F right there, $8.
Robert Durante will take it.
You got it.
I should stick that one up pretty quick.
Oh, no F.
That claim is canceled. Jen laying down the law. So you got some pre-solo Hulk and Tales to Astonish. doing the anthology book along with the Submariner. This book's in good condition. You're going to get the first appearance of Walter Newell, who goes on to become Stingray. Get a little high evolutionary action in here. G for go, 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 Hulk. The centerfold is detached, making it a much more affordable copy than it might otherwise be.
Hulk on G. On Robert. Any early Moon Knight Amazing Heroes or Malibu Sun?
No.
Not tonight.
On E, Tomb of Dracula, issue number 55. Gonna be about very fine condition. Overall, pretty nice book. Just a couple little things on the spine. Gonna be just $8.
Larry will take Wolverine on A.
You've got it. I've got 2 copies of that. If anyone else wanted one more available.
Any X-Men for a very cheap price?
Probably. We've got well, I mean, this one's X-Men. It's $8. That's about as cheap as anything on the show is. So yes. Giant Size Defenders, issue number 2. From Hell, it came. The Son of Satan versus the Defenders. You got all your favorites, all your classics, good condition, just $5.
Yeah. And Alex, haven't heard back about that Thor, so if I don't hear otherwise, I'm going to assume that's okay with you.
Cool. I'm good with that too.
Just walk it next to him and show him.
The all new, all different Olympus Rebirth, issue number 1.
Hell yeah.
1 in 25 variant, just $15.
Which,
Gonna
if
go on
you
H.
are a Wonder Woman fan, this one shot is going to be setting up the future of the Wonder Woman series.
Yes, the future is now, and it is in this book. So I got a couple of these Bronze Age horror books. Let's go ahead and pop up a big one on Weird War Tales, issue number 1. It is in fine condition. It is not just the first issue of Weird War Tales, but it's going to be the first issue that really gets into this hybrid style of book that DC started doing in the Bronze Age, where they're kind of putting the supernatural horror element mixed with their war comics, kind of trying something a little bit new if you're looking to get in on the ground floor of not just a new series but a whole genre. It has an iconic Joe Kubert cover with that skeletal Nazi soldier. Really hard book to find, really awesome book to add to your collection. Something that's going to stand out, be a little bit unique. That one is a flat $100 down on F.
On H, that is the Olympus Rebirth one shot that is brand new this week, the 1 in 25 variant.
Speaking of 1 in 25 variants, The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 8, 1 in 25 Patrick Gleason variant, as Spidey rips off his boring old duds to reveal the all-new, all-different glowing spider emblem costume. That one going to be just $15.
What issue of ASM is it?
Number 8. It is the new this week issue.
George will take one.
You've got it. I've got a couple of those.
Fabio will take one.
I've got 2 copies left. Anyone else wants one? We've got this one, I think, was about my favorite variant of the week. It is the Yoshita Amano Detective Comics 1063. It's the 1 in 25 variant.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you just get Batman sitting on a log over a waterfall, cradling. So it's just, yeah, it's just. It is just obscure and like gorgeous and a little haunting. And I absolutely
Fabio will
love it.
take it.
I have 2 copies.
Jennifer Dupont will take the second copy.
I'm sold out of that book.
And go ahead and pass us the Thor.
Yeah.
And we'll pass you the Thor, please.
I mean, if anything, it doesn't have to go very far.
Yeah.
It's that
Yeah.
classic Final Fantasy artwork, though.
A book that I was pretty excited to put together. We've got the complete 12-issue series of Superman Birthright. All 12 issues going to be more or less near mint condition. It's written by Mark Waid, who of course wrote
Everything
Kingdom
good.
Come, being his kind of biggest Superman credit. I guess Lionel Francis Yu, who again has just done a little bit of everything. It is an incredibly just great look at Superman and kind of goes through the life cycle of Superman, which is a thing that you've seen a few times. Does a phenomenal job of encompassing what it like sort of the character of the Man of Steel should be. It's just $25 for all 12 issues.
Got an offer for you.
What you got?
That weird War Tales. You got it at a hundo.
Hit me.
Would you do 60?
I'll take it down to 75. So if you can come up 15, I'll go down 25. So I'm meeting you more than halfway.
And apparently Peach Momoko is doing a CGC signing.
Oh, that's awesome. So start getting those Momokos ready. Going on B for preview book. It's the Image Comics preview book from July 2015. There are a number of series premiered in here. Famously, Huck by Mark Miller, The Goddamned by Jason Aaron, Pretty Deadly by Kelly Sue DeConnick, Black Magic by Greg Rucka, and most notably, Paper Girls by Brian K. Vaughan. So this is the first appearance of all of those series. I think also, it's not on the label, but oh yeah, it is. Jeff Lemire's Plutona premiered in this. So a lot of books, one of which has already been turned into a show on Amazon Prime. A lot of the other ones have had speculation swirling around them for a few years. It is a great way to pick up like at least 6 different first appearances. They are all big Image Comics series. It is CGC graded at a 9.8 near mint plus condition, practically flawless.
I mean,
with white pages.
You've seen that Miles preview.
It's insane, yeah, with the previews with Miles.
Actually, that book in your hand.
The Gambit Deadpool?
What did you do for 13?
Let's call it 15. You got 2 more. I'll come down 5. You want to come up 2?
And Robert says 75. So the deal for that weird War Tales.
You got it.
And wow, the Peach signing is very cheap. So if you guys want to hit up our website, look up the Peach Momoko books.
Maybe make sure you tune in on Saturday. I'd be willing to bet there will be at least 1 or 2 Momoko books.
Do we have the 1 in 100 for Gwenverse?
For I was just digging right now.
We do not.
I don't think that we do.
And he says 15 is a deal for that Deadpool.
Sounds good.
We probably only got 1 on that Gwenverse 1 in 100, and we probably had someone in store.
For it.
Okay. Jack, I was so confused because I just thought you'd say Birthright, and I was like, I don't see anything called Birthright. And I was like, it just clicked for me.
Well, I'll tell you what. So Birthright is claimed.
Yeah.
And you said Deadpool Gambit was claimed.
Yeah. And then we have a request to see the slab up close.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a close up on that in just a second, just since we're talking about Peach Momoko. She does a cover for the new Wind series.
Which
does
she
that
did for the
sketch
original?
cover? Yeah, absolutely incredible line work. Near mint condition is a 1 in 75 variant. I think there are only like 2 copies for sale online at all. Just $100. And it's in 9.8 condition. Not sure what all you need to see. Verified, sealed, fresh. Took it right out of the plastic sleeve. that it came shipped in from CGC moments ago so that you could see it on camera.
Do we ever get books like Top Cow's Artifacts?
We do occasionally get books like Top Cow's Artifacts. They rarely make it onto the live show unless we find like the full series of it.
Yeah.
Just because individual issues of Top Cow's Artifacts are less likely to sell than something with Spider-Man or Dracula or Batman or somebody like that. Like the Avengers and or the X-Men and or the occasional, we'll say, Eternals. 2 books, slightly different conditions. Can be near mint condition for the 1 in 100 for Judgment number 3. Near mint condition, $50. Near mint minus $45. Realistically, you're probably looking at like a near mint plus, or like a near mint. There's like one noticeable tiny defect on the spine or something like that. It's going to be the only difference between the two. If you want that ultra high grade copy, just $50. If you want to save $5 and you don't mind one tiny little thing, $45 on D.
Fabio will take C. Which book is this again? I'm sorry.
You got it. That is the Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, Judgment Day number 3. 1 in 100 Mark Brooks variant.
I do have a offer for you.
Yeah, what you got?
On I.
Yeah.
Smiley Bob wants to know if you do 75 for it. There is one listing on eBay for 100 plus shipping, none sold.
I'll do it for Smiley Bob. It was up there a minute. People had their chance. This looks awesome. It is a 3-issue Elseworlds miniseries called Conjurers. You've got the Phantom Stranger and all manner of crazy magical types by Chuck Dixon and Eduardo Barreto. All 3 issues together for just $10. Gonna stick that under C for Conjurers.
We're almost an hour in.
Sounds good. On I, how about some Ben Bowie and his Mountain Men from Dell Comics? Issue number 14, very good condition. Their canoes knife into the trap. Makes sense. $10 if you like that kind of classic Western vibe.
Would you do Conjuring for 8? You have it at 10?
Yeah, for sure. Let's just do it. So you're looking for some Top Cow. We've got Ascension, issue number 0, the Wizard Comics special edition. David Finch doing the artwork. This book is very fine, plus condition, just $4. Got some angel wings. You've got some naked people. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. All hits. All hits.
No whammies.
No whammies. No whammies. I always say.
That was a good show.
Let's make a deal?
No.
Is that what that's from?
No.
No whammies?
What was the one? I don't think it was Let's Make a Deal.
I don't remember the name of it. I've seen it. It was
Press Your Luck.
Press Your Luck. That was one of those game shows. I think I've made it abundantly clear I don't have enough time to watch television anymore. Except for the Ultimate Comics Live show.
That's not television. That's streaming.
It's
for now.
Everything's streaming now. Going on A, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 125. This is a set of the A and B cover put together. First print main cover for the A and the Kevin Eastman variant For the B, it is going to be the first appearance of the Teenage Mutant Punk Frogs.
Hell yeah.
If Ninja Turtles just a little bit too childish for your 80s taste, Punk Frogs. Finally getting around to it in the IDW series.
They've been begging for it.
Yeah, $10 gets you both issues.
Alright, don't move anything. Larry Novin will take Ascension on C.
You got it. I've got 2 copies of that if anyone else wants one.
We have a combo offer for E and I.
Yeah.
12.
Sure. Dig it. We got some more Elseworlds, just because they're always fun, and I love these. And it looks like you're jamming on them tonight too. This is the complete 4-issue Superman, Wonder Woman, Whom Gods Destroy, prestige format, oversized miniseries. All 4 issues together are going to be just $10. They are written by X-Men writer extraordinaire Chris Claremont. The Elseworlds premise being Superman aging from 1938 onward, like Superman being not at all, whereas Lois Lane kind of does before she finds herself in a
Larry will take that.
You've got it, Larry. We got some classic JLA, Justice League of America, issue 123. Gonna be very good condition, just $5. Got those heroes racing out towards you, always a fun time. Some classic Silver Age Spidey reprinted in Marvel Tales, number 94. Aunt May, Assassin?
Aunt May with a gun.
Stay back, Spider-Man. I warn you, if you take one more step towards that poor man, I'm going to fire. Yeah, that's right. She is protecting one Dr. Otto Octavius from Spider-Man. That was a zany Silver Age story and one of the best aspects of Spider-Man that I think we've ever gotten. Really got into the depth of that character. Got some classic Cap. Captain America, issue 181. Cap and Falcon mixing it up. Gonna be our first, for instance, of the red, white, and blue on someone other than Steve Rogers in the modern age. This is Roscoe Simmons, the short-lived replacement shortly after Cap quit in issue 180. This book in very fine condition, going to be just $10.
And you know what they say about those 181s?
They're always good. Mm-hmm. Always.
What's so special about the slab on B?
It is the first appearance of 6 different Image Comics titles. So it's the first Paper Girls, which obviously just got the show on Amazon. You've got the first Black Magic, which is the Greg Rucka series. You've got the first appearance of Pretty Deadly, which is a Kelly Sue DeConnick series, kind of a horror western. You got the first appearance of Huck by Mark Miller. You've got the first Plutona from Jeff Lemire, and the first God Damned, which is a Jason Aaron series. So 6 big Image Comics, one of them already turned into a TV show. The other 5 all have some manner of speculation or all in some stage of development, whether it's optioned or at some studio. Yeah, the past 2 or 3 years have kind of gummed up a lot of production works, but I wouldn't be surprised to see at least 2 of those other 5 properties turned into multimedia projects.
Do it for $150 for Charlie Bob.
I will. I'll do it for $150, and I actually have another copy. So if anyone else wants one, $150, you've got it. Thank you, Jack. All new, all different value pricing. The Ultimate Comics Live Show. some early. This is fun. The Tick.
Ooh.
The Ben Edlund classic. Issue number 3 in fine condition. This is the second printing encore presentation. Got a little parody of Elektra right there with their ninjas surrounding everybody. Just $6. Got Hawkman, issue number 15. Some more Silver Age comics. Hurry, 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 Hawkman. This book's in fair to good condition. It's a reader copy, but hey, for just $5, can't beat it for some Silver Age superheroes. A lot of people very excited. Hawkman making his live action debut in the new Black Adam movie.
On F, that is Captain America issue 181. It is the first time someone besides Steve Rogers dons the suit.
In the modern age.
In the modern age.
I believe I don't think they ever address it, but like Captain America and the timeline existed in the 50s, even though the character they said like was frozen in ice in the golden age, so they retconned it so that there was somebody else, but it wasn't actually somebody else until like years and years later. You know how comics are.
Comics be like that.
Speaking of complicated continuity, about Robin, the Boy Wonder. This is the Clayton Henry 1 in 25 variant, going over the long and complicated history of Robin. You got him with Batman. You've got him Dead Robin, you've got some Talia al Ghul, you've got Tim kissing Stephanie. Gonna be $15.
Don't look at the comments yet, Daniel.
Oh, okay.
Smiley,
Never read
I
the
am
comments,
just deleting
I
your
always
comment
say.
right now, not because it necessarily goes against our rules, but just because it is a She-Hulk spoiler, and neither Daniel nor Tardy have seen it.
Oh. Well.
Could look it up.
Thanks, Jen. Real on top of it.
Robin, going to Fabio.
Excellent. I've got 2 copies of that. So if anyone else wants one, you've got it. We've got Wind, issue number 1, Thrown in the Sky. This is the Christian Ward variant. 1 in 10, just $8.
Someone wants to know if you do that TMNT that's off the board for 8.
Yeah, we can do that. Some classic Mighty Thor from the Walt Simonson run. Thor versus Loki. Mighty Thor 359. Near mint minus condition. Just $5. Got from Valiant Comics.
Ooh.
Haven't had some new Valiant on the show in a while. This is Book of Shadows, issue number 2. Their pre-order variant with Punk Mambo on the cover, just $4. Speaking of some real cool variants, the Ivan Tao Deathstroke Incorporated number 12. Got a real kind of Delato vibe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got the Deathstroke armor. You got a motorcycle. You have a ginormous sword. It is pretty much everything that anybody looks for in a Deathstroke comic. It's all there, all the elements. 1 in 25 variant, $30.
Alex will take the 4 on B.
You've got it. I've got a couple of those. If anyone else wants one, it is yours. Somebody was asking for cheap X-Men. We have the older X-Men. If you're looking for newer X-Men, got a little 3-issue set, Primary Infection. It's issue 194, 195, and 196, a 3-issue series by Mike Carey and Humberto Ramos. All 3 issues together, very fine near mint condition, going to be just $10. I love the Mike Carey era of X-Men. You're going to get Rogue leading the team, keeping her mother on a short leash with Mystique and Sabretooth on the team. You've got Cable on the team. You've got Cannonball and Iceman. That Rogue Iceman friendship, really underrated. They were spent a lot of time together in kind of the Claremont era. A lot of other writers sort of forget how close they are. Mike Carey does a really good job. Really interesting team dynamic, and a lot of faces that you don't always see on the X-Men, but all of the characters have deep roots and deep ties with the team. All 3 issues, $10.
You have a request for older Superman?
Older Superman, presumably like Superman from the past rather than like an aged Superman.
Older Superman.
I have some coming up at some point, I'm sure. I'll tell you what, at the moment, let's settle for a younger, older Superman. An Adventure Comics, issue number 325. This book is in fine condition. It is just $16. You get Superboy and Supergirl with the Legion of Superheroes versus Lex Luthor.
And yep, Robert, we are keeping an eye out for Silver Age.
There's a Silver Age book that I literally just put out.
Specifically, he's looking for Silver Age, FF Avengers, or Silver Surfer.
Gotcha. A lot more specific.
Let's see. Adventure Comics, 325. Going to Smiley Bob.
You got it. And on G, the all-new Star Wars Hyperspace Stories, a daring rescue or a grievous trap. Got the prequel era, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme from Dark Horse Comics, getting the right to Star Wars back. I think they taken them out from IDW for their kind of broader scope stuff. Going to be brand new, the first Dark Horse Star Wars in a long time. Almost 8 years. Yeah, just $4.
I got Aaron Parks. How many do we have?
I believe 3 copies.
We are sold out. You got Joe already for one?
No.
Okay. We have Aaron Parks, Jeff Serum, and Joe Ridley. Jeff, since you are new, if you could please make sure that you have filled out our form. It is linked in the pinned comment and also in the description of the video. Please make sure you fill out before the end of the show. You will be receiving an invoice after the show ends. And then Joe Ridley is taking that Robin 17, 1 and 25. Did we have more than one of those?
We have 2 copies. So 1 claimed, 1 remains.
Cool. That claim will be the final
Okay.
copy.
Okay, so we're at.
Yeah.
So this one's claimed now?
Yes, sir.
Got some Silver Age Justice League of America, issue number 40. Pretty solid copy. Looking at like a fine minus. Just the 3rd appearance of the Silver Age Penguin. Put that one down on I.
Sorry, Jeff. We only had 3 copies, and all 3 have been claimed. But we do have you for 1.
We've got Fantastic Four, issue 390, with the Watcher, Galactus. It is an homage to the Silver Surfer's first appearance in Fantastic Four 48. You got the FF in the corner, the Watcher obviously near mint condition, $5. Got some Green Lantern, 146, near mint minus condition, just $5 going on G.
Jeff's. It almost looks like I had a stroke writing Deathstroke Inc.
It happens.
That 1 in 25, you have it at 30. Would you do 22 for it?
We can call it 25. We come down 5 if you want to come up 2 or 3 with me.
And then Daniel and I were laughing because Smiley requested that I ban him before Saturday.
Oh, well.
I have specific orders from Alan not to ban you.
Yeah,
so.
no bans between now and Saturday. Can't have that. Nobody wants to miss that. It's going to be too much fun. On H, end after end, this is the 1 in 10 variant for $8.
Let's see. Jeff Serum will take the Fantastic Four $3.90.
You got it.
And then what number is the JLA on I?
That's a great question, Jen.
Daniel, can you read, or is the sticky note covering
Super
it?
prepared to figure it out.
Ooh, it's okay. 40.
It's issue number 40.
Would
40.
Would you do it for 25?
Yeah, we can make that work.
That's going to Smiley Bob since he was first asking for it for 25.
We've got DC Mech, issue number 2. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $10. I love these variants with just like the hero and their mech behind them. Really fun. Richard Lopez Ortiz doing the artwork for that. Got Detective Comics. I believe this is the first print main cover for $5.
Yes.
Issue 1063. We've had a couple variants for it. Yeah, everybody had to like wait. Maybe yes. That's it.
No, Daniel and I were both like stretching our heads trying to see. Alright. Let's see. Jeff will take Detective 1063A cover. I presume we have more than one.
We do.
And then Chris St. George will also take a copy.
Excellent.
All right, 2 left.
All right, so just a couple copies left on that Detective. Speaking of bats, some Vampirella. Vampirella Strikes number 4. This is the 1 in 25 Virgin cover variant. It is just $10. And we had a couple Vampirella fans snatching up books earlier tonight.
Either way.
Either way.
What was the old man Superman comic discussed earlier? Came in late. That's it.
We were just kind of joking.
Oh, okay.
I just needed clarification. Although I do have an Old Man Superman book, I think somewhere in the boxes that may or may not get found as we're going through stuff. Right now we have a young person that is more frequently well known in their older age, Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos before he becomes an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. His World War II adventures. Issue number 72. Find a very fine condition, pretty solid copy, going to be just $10.
Chris St. George will take that Vampirella Strikes 1 in 25 on C.
You got it. And I do believe I have a couple of those if anyone else wants one. Yeah, here we go. C. Still available. All right, down on I. Old Man Superman.
No.
Tom Bates. Yeah, Superman at Earth's
That
End.
year, though.
It is the most 90s version of Superman you can imagine. In the far future, the name of his formerly best friend on the verge of being besmirched. It's up to a very aged Man of Steel to
Jeff Serum will take that.
you got it, Jim.
It's a Harrison recommendation too.
It's a good book.
Let's see if it will autofocus. If not, I'm going to need you to hold something up to the camera.
We'll go, just to be safe, little Silver Surfer versus Dracula.
Oh, hell yeah.
Believe this is a one-shot with a bonus, Weird Vampire Tales. This book is in good condition because the cover is detached at the top staple, which would actually put it in very good condition. But still, it makes it a very reasonable $4, whereas anything with Silver Surfer and Dracula is usually going to come out a lot more expensive. It's just $4 down on it.
Smiley Bob picking up that Silver Surfer.
You got it. Placing that book on the book that I was probably the most surprised with the affordability of is a one-shot Batman Joker.
Ooh.
Prestige format, oversized one-shot, just $10. Anything with the Joker, especially if it's like a easy to collect, easy to read, one-shot issue. It's got a really cool cover. I was really expecting it to be like a $40 book. Pick it up, near mint condition, $10. 10 clams.
Jeff Serum will take it.
You got it. We've got all new Firefly. This is an issue of the series. Number 7. 1 in 15 variant. Near mint condition. $10. Got Eye for Iron Fist and Marvel Premiere, issue number 23. Very good condition. It is the first appearance of Raphael Scarf, who is Misty Knight's cop partner. Also the first appearance of Warhawk, who I believe was Weapon 6 in the Weapon Plus program when Grant Morrison went and jumbled all of those weapons together. Speaking of our old pal Grant.
Good friend.
Friend of the show. Friend to you and
Soon.
I. One day.
Soon. One day.
And then really solid condition, with the exception of some tape on the bottom. First edition, first printing, Batman, Arkham Asylum hardcover. It is Grant Morrison's first ever Batman work. It is out of print in hardcover. It is so cool. It is an absolutely essential Batman story. It is an absolutely essential Grant Morrison read. If you don't have this book in your collection, it is as highly recommended. Covers and full interiors by Dave McKean. It is just an incredible descent into madness in a style that only those two could bring you. And I was down on B. For Batty, I call it.
Jeff Serum will take it.
You got it. Follow that up since we're talking about some big name creators. Some first editions. How about first print, main cover, foil, first appearance, Ravage, $20.99. Yeah, that's right. Created by Stan the Man Lee. It is the only $20.99 character that isn't just a new, fresh coat of paint on a pre-existing Marvel Comics character. The garbage man that really takes out the trash. Near mint condition, $5. I think we said we would do 25 on Deathstroke. If you want to hand me another tag, so when it comes up later, we've got that. Sorry, I'm just not remembering it as we've finally gotten around to.
To be fair, George hasn't answered us back to say if he's taking it at 25.
So it may or may not still be available. At this point, I would say if somebody else claimed it at 25, you can do so.
Ravage for Jeff Serum.
You got it.
I haven't read Axe yet. I'm a bit behind on my comics. I don't know.
I haven't either.
But I mean, it is Marvel's summer event. They usually put a lot of their best behind it because it's their big event that they really push.
The best behind.
It's America's ass.
Yup.
Ravage was. Are we good?
Yeah.
Was
Claimed.
Ravage claimed? Yes, good. All right. Let's get some more wind up. This is the big variant, the special edition.
The big variant.
Yeah, big with an exclamation point. We've got it at just cover price. Had a little discussion because they were not at all able to order more on like FSC and everything. Like we same kind of deal with the ratio variants and stuff. Where are we going to price it up? Should we do a cover price? I was like, Jen, for the live show,
Cover price.
give the people the opportunity, just cover price, Wind, the Throne in the Sky, issue number 1, limited edition variant, $6. Oh man, I didn't even know we had this in the box. I priced this for Sienna like weeks ago. Superman, Madman, Hullabaloo, 3-issue miniseries by Mike Allred. It's incredibly fun. It is everything that you want from both Superman and Madman. Yeah, that's right. 2 Madman things in one show. You're welcome, Internet. All 3 issues together, very fine condition. Going to be just $10.
How many on the big variant?
I think we had 3.
I had Carlos Gilliam, Larry Novins, and the Shields.
Check, check, check. All 3 of us claimed. We'll go D for, I think our last variant cover for Detective Comics 1063. It is the Jim Lee non-foil variant. We are sold out of the 1 in 50 foil variants. This is our only copy of his regular variant. So if you want to grab that, if you're trying to grab them all, if you miss out on the foil, if you just like the flat version, $6. Here it is.
I don't think the 1 in 100 for Wind sold, did it?
I believe that one was still available. I think we had it for 150.
Detective 1063. Who was the artist on that one?
Jim Lee. Gimbleton Lee.
How many?
1.
Oh, George Stephanopoulos was first on that. And George, was 25 okay for the Deathstroke ink 1 in 25? Just let us know. I didn't see an answer. And Chris St. George wants to know if 7 is okay for the Superman Madman. You have it at 10.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's about time for break.
Sounds good. Superman Hullabaloo. Let me get up 1 giant size superheroes. Issue number 1. Spider-Man, Morbius, Man-Wolf. First issue. Very good condition. $10. Stick that on B for because it's about to go on break.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back in like a minute. Don't go anywhere. Or if you
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a rad feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One kindly, please.
I've been caught with my in my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out.
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times, and was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left, a few weeks went by, came back, and guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate Comics.
We're back.
Welcome back to the Ultimate Comics Live Show. Going up on C. Not one, but two first appearances of Apocalypse. That's right, X Factor number 5 and 6. Going to be the first cameo and the first full appearance of Apocalypse. Both issues going to be a near mint condition. Number 6 is going to be the newsstand edition. $100 flat scores you both monumental key issues. You can't talk about the X-Men without their longtime ally, the Spider-Man. Spider-Man, issue number 1 from the Todd McFarlane series. Got the silver variant first issue, near mint condition. That one going to be $15.
Let's see. Spider-Man for Fabio.
I've got a couple of those if anyone else wants one. Still available. $15. Going on E. I believe this is the main cover, although Jen's quick to correct me when I'm wrong about these things.
I'm very quick. Yes, it is.
For End After End, the brand new Vault book. We've had a few variants for it. Here's your chance. First print, main cover, near mint condition, just $5. There's just one or two variants left on that.
Jeff will take an End After End A cover.
Excellent. We've got a couple of those. So if anyone else wants one.
Oh, and Jeff, I noticed you haven't filled out the form yet. If you could please get that filled out.
Yeah, it's in that top pinned comment. It's also in the video description, little blue hyperlink. We'll send you the invoice if this is your first show. We'll send you that invoice tonight so you can get that paid off before our Thursday show and get it ready. You'll have already paid the shipping. No additional charge for that when you claim stuff on Thursday or when you tune back in at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday for our huge anniversary show.
He is taking 2 copies of that.
Excellent. Still available. We've got that White Knight Red Hood. This is the 1 in 25 Simone DeMeo variant.
Ooh, I love Simone DeMeo art.
It is just $15. Under F for $15.
Huh?
So have you seen the interior?
Is the interior Simone DeMeo too?
Oh,
The interior should be Sean Murphy, I would presume. Doesn't
Not
even
for-
do all the.
I think the last one was. But
George, do you have how many on the 1 in 25?
Just 2.
I got George and I got Fabio.
George and Fabio, you got it. Conan the Barbarian, issue number 19. Barry Windsor Smith, very fine condition, $25. Great book. Oh man, y'all. Barry Windsor Smith does covers and full interiors. I just love the classic skeleton warriors. It's like swinging the mace around. Super badass. Love Bronze Age Conan. Love it. Nothing to not love. On H, we have the Image Comics Marvel Comics crossover by Peter David and Dale Keown. Hulk pit. Two bruisers face to face, fist to fist. $5, fine condition. I feel like those big cross-company crossovers, especially because they're all like one-shots, you're always going to get full resolution at the end of that story. It's always satisfying.
Chris St. George will take that Hulk pit. That
Got
doesn't
it.
sound right.
Hulk.
Can you hold something up? It's a little bit blurry.
We had the Secret 6 earlier. Now get ready for the Inferior 5 in Showcase Comics, issue number 65. This book in fair condition, $6. Under I for Inferior.
Can I get F next time you swing around as well? That was just the other copy of the.
Can you ever? We'll go ahead and replace that little Marvel Milestone Edition. Fantastic Four, issue number 1. The book that started it all, revolutionized comic storytelling forever. It is, of course, going to be the first appearance and origin of the Fantastic Four. You're going to get the first appearance of Mole Man in there as well. That one, just $6. Fine this condition.
For F, unfortunately, Chris, we only had 2 copies, and you were third. What was the grade on Conan?
Very fine condition.
Fantastic Four, numero uno, Marvel Milestones, going to Robert.
You got it. Going on H. Harley Quinn, issue number 21, in what has been the most wildly popular theme variants that they could have possibly done for Harley Quinn, homaging the best of DC. This one, Brian Boland's iconic cover for The Killing Joke by Brian Boland himself.
How many on those?
4 copies.
We have 1 remaining.
I'd say, should I just
have none remaining.
I should just hand it straight to Daniel. I shouldn't even put it on the spot, right?
All right, yeah, I got George Stephanopoulos, Jennifer DuPont, Fabio Cuevas, and Eddie Page. And Larry wants to know if you do 4 for the Inferior 5. You have it at 6.
Well, only because it uses all of the numbers.
I thought you were going to counter with, but it's Inferior 5.
No, that's fine. I'll give them. It's a buy 4, get 1 free situation.
B is in very good condition.
Good. Marvel Team Up, issue number 1, bringing it back. Special flip book. You can get Spider-Man and Ms. Marvel, or Ms. Marvel and Spider-Man. Whichever way you want to read it. Super cool. They do like a power swap. What I have always loved about Ms. Marvel from the very first issue is that she reads a lot like classic Silver Age Spider-Man, like high school kid, super dorky, finds herself with superpowers. Spider-Man, for obvious reasons, sees a lot of himself in her, and it is just an absolutely incredible first issue. So much fun. It's near mint condition. It's going to be just $5.
Also, the series is just so fun.
It is. Yeah, all the Marvel team-ups, like any stories, are going to be great, but like this newer one especially, just having a lot of fun with it. And starting off with classic Spidey, like, can't beat it. Cannot beat it. Got H for some classic Hulk. Got a fine, very fine, incredible Hulk. Issue 189 versus that Mole Man, who we just met in Fantastic Four number 1 moments ago.
Moments ago?
Moments ago.
I'll be here all night.
Man, Jen, why are you hosting this show?
The people have tried.
On I, Invincible Iron Man, issue number 72. Very fine condition. I feel like those classic Bronze Age iron books.
Hulk 189 on Age for Jennifer DuPont.
You got it.
Would you do Conan on G for 14? You have it at 25.
I'll take it down to 17. You've got $3 more. I'll go down 8. I think that's pretty fair. We got that colorized version of the Greg Capullo variant for Wind number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $20. That sucker up on A.
All right, done.
Cool.
And then issue number on Iron Man on I.
It's issue number 72.
And then the X Factor set.
Yes.
Would you do 92?
Yes, I will.
John Server always factoring in his shipping into his overall
absolutely,
price.
absolutely. And Don, don't forget that shipping's for the whole week, so that is now covered for the Thursday show. It is covered for that big old, ginormous, oversized special edition Saturday show this weekend.
Extravaganza.
Extra extravagant.
Michelle wants to know if you would do that Wind on A for 15. You have it at 20.
We'll call it 16. You got $1 extra, and I'll do it. Brand new ratio variant by Greg Capullo. Because we got to buy Harrison this, even though he's not here tonight, we have to buy him a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Always.
Periodically.
That's in his contract?
Yeah.
Iron Man on I, would you do it for 6? You have it at 10?
Yeah, let's do it. Going on C. This is just a super cool book. John J. Muth doing Swamp Thing Roots. It is an oversized Vertigo prestige format one-shot book. It is in near mint condition. You're probably going to be most familiar with this work if you've read Wolverine Havoc Meltdown.
Just this. Speaking of Harrison, one of his favorites.
Right. It is super crazy painted artwork. It is the perfect person to tell a Vertigo Swamp Thing story. If you like Swamp Thing, if you like John Muth, if you like just those really like dark, creepy Swamp Thing stories, this is the book for you. And if one of you wants to 16 tag me for the Wind.
John Thurber's plan is to get Louise Simonson to sign X Factor number 6 at Baltimore Comic Con.
Very nice. We should have a couple of people up Baltimore. If you're going to be out there, say
Probably
hey to
Jalen,
probably Matt, Jalen, and maybe Sienna. Maybe someone else. Probably not me. Almost certainly. You know what? It's not me.
You'll say that right now.
I'm busy that weekend. I'm busy all the time.
I can almost guarantee it will not be Daniel or myself either.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
If I don't come in after the anniversary show, Sunday will be the only day that I have off until December.
Well?
Yeah.
Not even Thanksgiving?
I mean, if you want to call that a day off, I guess. Y'all got smaller families than I do, maybe. Vengeance of Moon Knight, issue number 5, near mint condition, $8. Somebody's asking for Moon Knight earlier. We had one hiding. Here it is. It's in near mint condition. It's $8.
Oh, we work Labor Day here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Labor Day is
I
in a
won't
day.
even be here. I'll be working at Dragon Con. So set up and sell stuff there. It's my side hustle.
Yep. I was just about to say.
All about that side hustle. Got the Sandman presents Petrifax. Speaking of Mike Carey, who was doing this X-Men series, this is a 4-issue miniseries in the Sandman universe about one of the Dream characters. You get all 4 issues from Vertigo, near mint condition, just $10. We had a couple Sandmanders out there.
Is that what they call themselves?
No, but that's what I call them. If I'm being honest, of all the things that I've called groups of people on the show, that's the one I probably like the most. Do some Witching Hour. Come share my shroud. Got some ghosties in there. Witching Hour, issue number 23. Good condition, $5.
All right, got an offer on that Swampy.
Yeah, what you got?
Would you do 7?
I will do 7. I was just thinking in my head, I don't want to take 6. I'll do 7. I'll split that difference. I'll do 7. You hit it. You hit it exactly where I
Michelle,
wanted to be.
does 16 work for the wind thrown in the sky? 1 in 25? Let us know.
You said throw it in the sky.
I keep hearing thrown, like as in like THROWN.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Anyway, I find it.
It's a game.
Silver Age Superman, issue number 218. How can you deny I'm your wife, Superman? You signed our marriage certificate, and there's your super son. Why did you leave us? That right, Superman, super deadbeat. And Superman issue 218 in good condition. Gonna be just $5. You went out for some super milk.
Yep.
Just never came back. Whoops. We've all done that, Superman.
Did we have more than one of the Spider-Man silver?
Yeah.
Yes.
Larry will take one.
Cool. All right. I think we had more than 2.
I think so.
So still available. Going up on A, we had last week's Fortnite Marvel Zero War issue number 3. This is the 1 in 50 variant for just $30, featuring Gambit and Rogue.
That's so pretty.
It is.
And still polybag sealed with the code.
Still polybag sealed with the code. The ever dwindling polybags. The ever claimed codes. One more Magic the Gathering for the Johnny Goldmane. This one is the 1 per store variant. $10. Got a Wolverine one-shot by Dave Lappin and David Aha. Double Dave. Debt of Death.
That's all on B's.
Quadruple D Wolverine. One-shot, near mint condition, going on D. You can pick your D. It can be for any of those 4.
For obvious reasons. And Seth Decker is gonna take the Wolverine on D.
Fitting. Got Radiant Black, issue number 17. That is the 1 in 25 variant for $20. We'll replace that Wolverine with the D Apartment of Truth. This is the 1 in 50 variant. We've got that one for $40. A lot of James Tinian tonight. He's having a good week.
I mean, he did win the Eisner, I think, for Best Writer this year again.
Good for you, James. It was hot on the heels of winning the Ulti Awards back in April.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That was the real winner.
That's what really pushed him over the edge. Yeah.
Like, I mean, how can we turn down the ulti winner?
They're like, it's never been easier to choose a winner because the winners all already been chosen. Got F4 Flash, issue number 209. Captain Boomerang and the Trickster, those wily rogues. This book going to be in very good condition. Oversized issue. Like a lot of pages. Bigger and better. But it doesn't say exactly how many. But it is extra special. It says it right there on the cover. $10.
Oh, and a reminder as we enter our final hour.
Oh my goodness.
Don't forget, share this video. Be entered for the chance to win an Alex Ross Star Wars #1.
So celebrating that return of Dark Horse Star Wars.
Exactly.
It's picked on purpose, I know it.
No, it's an entirely happy accident.
Just fell into it.
Speaking of those rogues, this is super cool. This is the Rogues Gallery one shot. Every single page is a pinup of painted artwork featuring different DC villains. So of course you're going to get Joker, you get Darkseid, you get Black Adam in there, you get Scarecrow, just a ton of villains. You get a lot of Bill Sienkiewicz, you get some Matt Wagner, and a few other artists. It is a really cool book. It's in near mint condition. It's going to be just $5. If you like the baddies, if you like that painted artwork, if you like those pinups, here you go.
Don't say we never gave you anything.
Got Tina Platina, pure platinum on Justice League of America, or rather not of America, just the regular Justice League. Number 32, Bombshell variant, going to be near mint condition, $5. Those Bombshell variants, always popular. Just real fun versions of all of your favorite DC heroines.
Would you do the one per store for Magic the Gathering for 9? You have it at 10.
Yes. That's not even.
And then Jimmy Lee is taking the Rogues Gallery. On G.
We've got another Wind Thrown in the Sky. This is the foil variant cover by Dialenus.
I can't pronounce it
Yeah.
either.
$8 just cover price on that book. That's going to be on G. You can just call it Wind, WYND. Trying to only put one wind up at a time. I think I'm doing an okay job of it.
I think so too.
Spreading it out. You know how I like to spread it out. Some Old Man Logan. This is the Jim Lee trading card variant. They did a whole month of these. Every Marvel book had a different member of the X-Men. This one, the originator himself, Charles Xavier. Near mint condition. Going to be just $8.
And we are sold out of the foil. I got Jimmy Lee and Jennifer DuPont.
We've got Spider-Gwen. Gwenverse. I believe this one has Cap Gwen America in this issue. The final issue. All of them coming together. This is the 1 in 25 variant for just $10. Near mint condition on B.
George Stephanopoulos will take that.
You've got it.
Can I get G as well, please?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, sir.
Great.
25?
Yeah. Vote could be for Wild Bill Pecos, which I guess is different from Pecos Bill.
Is it Bill Comic Pecos or
No. The Westerner, issue number 40. Fine plus condition. From October of 1951. Look at how nice this book is. You have like some real mild fading, but otherwise, I mean, this book is crazy nice condition from the golden age of comics for just $30. If you like Westerns at all, this is a very choice piece at your collection.
I'm not sure on the readability of Wind, but I'm assuming since they like renumbered it, it should be one that you can jump into.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Can you hand me the?
We've got Task Force Z, number 11, the aforementioned Red Hood with his crowbars, his new signature look. Going to be the 1 in 25 variant for just $20.
Got like crowbar nunchucks.
Yeah. I'm not even going to try to say this crazy last name. Daniel, you're welcome to if you'd like.
Oh.
Nope, won't do it.
Actually, if you do want to pick up Wind, they actually have a page that
recap, right?
A recap page.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So you can get all caught up on the story just for you and then determine how much you love it.
Also, not for nothing, this is Ultimate Durham and also Carrie, Robin's favorite.
Yeah,
Robin loves
like her
Wind.
absolute favorite book coming out right now. On G for Dave Gibbons and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, Superman Cal. This is a one-shot Elseworlds story with medieval, truly a Man of Steel Superman, facing off against, I think, Baron Luther. He's got some kind of medieval title. There's like a whole joust tournament. He's got to win the hand of Lois, who's of course
A princess or something?
Yeah, a princess or something. It's really fun. It's like Superman as a knight. He's pure and noble and really cool and got a sword.
George Stephanopoulos will take the Task Force Z, 1 in 25.
You got it. I have 2 of those, so exactly 1 remaining. While we're talking about some of our favorite Task Force members, the Zoo Orzo. This is so gorgeous. It is one of the most unique variant covers that I have seen in a long time. It is the 1 in 25 variant for Harley Quinn, issue number 21. Looks like he's drawn like colored pencils or something. I don't even know. It is astonishing. It's the level of art that I will never be able to achieve. And it could be yours for $20.
You just have the 1 copy?
Yep, just the 1 copy.
And this is all leading to the Harley Quinn 30th anniversary special.
Speaking of our favorite badass ladies in comics, we've got the complete 6-issue miniseries X-23. This is her first ever solo series and full origin of X-23. It is written by X-23 creators Craig Kyle and Chris Yost. Got covers and interiors by Billy Tan. It is also where you're going to first get the confirmation that she is at all related to Logan. All 6 issues, near mint minus condition, going to be $60.
I do not believe we are planning a Harley Quinn special.
I wish that we could. There's just not enough Harley Quinn stuff. Every time anything Harley Quinn pops up,
it sells.
It gets put on the show and it sells right away.
But there is a one-shot special that DC is putting out that we will have.
We will have, and we will sell. And we'll have like 3 copies. Claim them fast. Got some more kind of Vertigo adjacent mini series here. This is The Shade 1 through 4 from James Robinson, spinning out of his huge Starman. All 4 issues, going to be very fine near mint condition. Just $5 for a complete 4-issue mini series.
Will Wolverine number 1 from 1982 be available this Saturday?
Yes, 1, 2, 3, and 4 even, as well as 1 through 189 of volume 2. Yeah, we have every single issue from his first 2 series as sets. Also, maybe some other Wolverines. Almost certainly, there's going to be a Wolverine. If you like Wolverine, we've got a show for you.
Any more Spawn?
Tonight? Maybe.
What Superman's on G?
That is Superman Cow. It is the one-shot medieval knight Superman. It's got the fancy script. Dave Gibbons, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez, which is, I mean, that's a killer creative team.
And then finally, the Shield wants to know if you do 100 for the Wind, 1 in 100.
We had it at 150.
I see none listed and none sold.
I'll split the difference. We'll call it 125. We got Samurai Sonia, issue number 3. This is the 1 in 20 virgin cover variant for $10. We have one copy of a damage replacement of the Janin 1 in 50 variant for Batman One Bad Day, the Riddler one shot from last week for $30. Stick that on B. We're going to see for Shiny and Chrome. We put up the
So 90s.
Spectacular Spider-Man issue number 200. You got the holographic webs in the background. Classic Sal Buscema Spider-Man versus the Green Goblin. It's the epic confrontation that leads to, well, let's just say Spider-Man survives. Near mint condition, $5. We also have from last week the replacement copy for the Gary Frank variant on Daredevil, issue number 2, which is the huge oversized issue, 1 in 25 for $15. I believe it was the legacy issue number something, right? Number 650. Yeah, there was a reason it was big and oversized. But it's just normal little baby prices for you.
Would you do that X23 set
Uh-huh.
for 45? You have it at 60.
I can come down 10. You want to come up 5? We'll call it 50 flat. You've got it.
And the Shield, we're just waiting to hear back on if 125 works for that Wind, 1 in 100. 50 works for 1.
You've got it. Place that with Tales of the Human Target. This is the Dave Marquez variant. This is the, I think, open order. $6 near mint condition on H. We've got Vampirella Strikes number 4. This one, the 1 in 30 variant. I believe this is our last variant cover for this book.
Ooh.
On 1 in 30, just $10. Virgin cover.
Will number 1 of Wolverine be available separately?
I haven't put all the sets together yet. It'll depend on if we have extras or not.
And what is on A and what was on E?
I don't know what was on E.
I will find out in a moment.
What is on A is Samurai Sonia, issue number 3.
Jennifer
That was the 1 in
DuPont.
20 variant.
Jennifer DuPont will take the Vampirella on I.
You've got it. I've got 2 copies of that, so we have 1 remaining. We've got 1 more Vampirella.
You know what this book is getting?
It's the most recent issue of Radiant Black, the 1 in 25.
Ah,
17,
the Radiant
I think.
Black was. Yeah, Radiant Black number 17. That's what it was.
There you go.
Yeah, it doesn't help that it's like an impressionist sort of painting, and then
Yeah, and then it's like
Yeah,
pixelated.
and it's a virgin
And it's
cover.
virgin cover.
and-
I'm like, I don't know.
Damn, I'm very impressed with you.
Thank you.
Good job. Wind. Burning in the Sky, number 1, Greg Capullo foil variant, cover price $8. I believe this is our last Greg Capullo variant for this book.
Henry Hopkins will take out Vampirella Strikes.
And that is our last copy of that cover for Vampirella Strikes.
Alright. Carlos Gilliam will take a Capullo foil.
Excellent. I think we just have one additional copy on that. The last Vampirella. Mandalorian, issue number 2. Salvador Larroca, the 1 in 25 variant. I think our penultimate extra from last week where we got a few damage replacements. If you missed out, I think we sold out of a lot of the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Here is your second and very likely last chance to scoop this up. Just the second appearance of Mando and Grogu. $20 down on I. And you got some early IDW Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the Kevin Eastman variant for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 22, near mint condition, featuring Raphael and Casey Jones. It is just $5. Got X-Men Evolution, issue number 1, near mint condition, $5. Got an Udon cover on that one. If you're a big fan of the X-Men cartoons, the X-Men Evolution, obviously the big follow-up to the classic cartoon that's getting a new season, I think next year, which we're all very excited about.
Yeah.
Maybe a new season of X-Men Evolution to follow if that one really goes off. Got the variant cover for Cable, issue number 1. This is his second ongoing series, probably realistically the best Cable series. This is the series where Cable is leaping through time with a young Hope, keeping her alive and setting up her triumphant return into the X-Men universe. It's in very fine condition. It's just $5. If you've never read this Cable before, first issue, $5. Interiors by Ariel Olivetti, who we saw a little bit earlier, had that painted cover variant. Absolutely gorgeous book. Just $5.
H is Tales of the Human Target one-shot. I believe that is the A cover?
B cover.
B cover.
B cover. B cover David Marquez variant.
Why do they keep this?
We've got The Last Shadowhawk, issue number 1. This is our final last week book. I don't think we had the 1 in 20 available last week. We had a couple of the 1 in 10. Yeah. So this is your only chance to pick this up from us. Virgin cover variant. Gonna be 1 in 20 for just $10.
Can you show A up close, please?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. How's the comic club?
The last. Sorry. 20.
How many do we have? 1 in 20?
Just 1.
Chris and George came in first for that one. And Robert is picking up the TMNT on A. So A and D are both gone. And we have about 50 minutes.
Is it 15? 15 minutes?
50. Oh,
Oh, that's more minutes. way more minutes than I thought you had said initially. I was like, how?
X-Men on B for Larry.
You got it. Going on D, one of the kind of very few key issues in the original Sandman run, Sandman issue number 69. It is going to be the first appearance of Dream of the Endless, Daniel Hall. Now, obviously, the original Dream, Morpheus, shows up in all the previous issues. Daniel Hall taking over those duties. Here, first full appearance as Dream, near mint condition, $15. Got some more Silver Age Superman. This is a good condition. Action Comics, 341. Got the classic DC checker box at the top. You got Superman versus Clark Kent. That classic battle that you'd think would have been resolved at some point, but keeps coming up.
Larry's gonna take that Sandman on D.
You've got it. I've got 2 copies. If anyone else needs one, 1 copy remaining. And on E, what if Elektra had lived? Spinning out of the Frank Miller Daredevil series. Obviously, the death of Elektra, a huge moment in good old Hornhead's history. Going to be just $5. Very fine, near mint condition. In a similar vein on Living or Dead, what if Yellow Jacket had died? 2 what if stories, 1 low price, $5 gets you both stories.
Any Batman sets? We definitely have some on Saturday.
I don't know if we have any sets of Batman stuff for tonight, but we for sure have Batman sets, at least 3 or 4 of them on the Saturday show. Make sure that you are tuning in at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturday to claim all of those Bat goodies.
And we had more than one Sandman.
Yes.
That is going to Jennifer DuPont.
You got it. A little Mighty Thor, issue number 237, fine condition. Thor versus Ulik. I feel like one of the more underrated Thor villains. I mean, he's Thor. Ulik's a troll. Like, it doesn't get much better than Thor versus the trolls. $5. 5 human clams.
Human clams.
Going up on D. Defenders, issue number 23. Gil Kane cover. Just $10. Real nice copy. Very fine condition. You got your Doctor Strange, got your Hulk, got your Valkyrie, got your Starhawk. $10. Other words also. How about Jughead's Double Digest, issue number 78. Jughead picking up trash on the beach. Got a little distracted by stealing people's hot dogs. Who hasn't been there?
Yeah.
You're trying to do some community service. Somebody else left their food on a towel on the beach. And you think, I'm going to use my garbage sticker to grab a Frankfurter. You know, it's just a tale as old as time.
That's right.
And that one's going on F for Frankfurters, obviously. Got some G.I. Joe for G. Larry Hama on his signature creation. Got a Storm Shadow, issue number 1 in his first ever solo series. It's going to be first print. Going to be very fine. Near mint. High grade. $6. Got End After End, issue number 1, 1 in 25. variant for $15.
Ooh, that's so pretty.
It is, isn't it? I'll give you all a close up. Kind of a stained glass background.
John Penta would like to know if you would do the Jughead Double Digest for free. You have it at 5.
You got it. We've got Invincible, issue number 111. You've got 3 ones in your title. You're going to go first issue in a bold new direction, first issue of a startling new era, and first issue for a new generation. If you missed out on Invincible 1 through 10, want to pick up some of those. This book's near mint minus. You got Invincible versus Robot. It is terror, violence, mayhem, horror, and misery. Everything that you go to superhero comics for.
Yep.
It is brutal. It is incredible. My favorite thing about Invincible is that it's got everything. It's every single thing that is in superhero comics is in Invincible, and it is $10.
And Dustin Johnson will take the What If Electra on E.
You've got it.
And the cover artist on that End After End, I've never heard of, Nikolaj Villiger.
Yeah, there's a lot of up and coming artists doing variants now. I couldn't tell you half the people who did those DC variants or half the Volt variants. It's a lot easier to find talent nowadays, what with the internet and all. I feel like they're getting some real some real good opportunities from people that maybe wouldn't have been seen, 20 years ago even. Going on F for Flashback, we have The Amazing Spider-Man issue number -1, part of a theme month that Marvel is doing with flashbacks for all their big heroes. You got to see Peter Parker before he was bitten by the spider, kind of a little origin of Peter Parker. Get to see some really nice moments with him and Uncle Ben while Uncle Ben was still alive. Get to get a little origin of Peter Parker as Peter Parker, what really makes him Peter Parker. All of the elements that make Spider-Man really work outside of just the superpowers. That one is in near mint condition. It is going to be $5.
George Stephanopoulos wants to know if you do Cable for 3 out of 5.
Sure.
And
Because I'm
then
a sucker for Cable.
Ralph wants to know if you would do buy one, get one free on D and I, if you do them both for 10.
D and I. $12 and you've got it. You give me $1 more and they're yours.
$2 more.
$1 more each. Each, Jen. Still have to eat. Sorry, called it.
ASM on F for Larry, sold for Ralph.
That was D and I.
Mm-hmm.
D, I. Check, check, check. You need that one too, because somebody just bought it. Yeah. D slots open. Another name that I'm always trying to get on this show, but just rarely have the opportunity to. We've got Silver Age Doom Patrol, issue number 96, good condition. The day the world went mad. This is the most Doom Patrol cover that there could possibly be. They're fighting a giant jukebox, the vibrations of which are shaking the city apart. That is the coolest villain in the history of DC Comics. I've never wanted to cosplay a character more in my life. You and me are the only people that would get it, and it's only because of seeing this right now. But it's everything about the Silver Age Doom Patrol. It's everything really that makes the Silver Age great, ramped up to 11, because that's really what the Doom Patrol is all about.
Steve Daniels will take them. And I am just putting this out there right now. Warner Brothers, You canceled Doom Patrol. I'm canceling HBO Max.
I literally sent them an email earlier today.
Wait, actually?
That was like, hey, I'm really bummed about Batgirl just because I saw that.
Did you see that they canceled the Batman animated series that they were going to do?
Yeah.
No.
They were doing one. I think Paul Dini was on board.
I think it was.
They
Bruce Timm also.
Well, so they had a little thing like a promo thing with Doom Patrol and Titans. Both said like new season coming soon. Like was just released like 2 days ago.
Okay.
So the current seasons are on board, but I was just like, hey, just so you guys know, this is the only reason I pay for this service. If you cancel Doom Patrol, I just have no reason to give you money ever again for anything. So
at this point, the only thing that's keeping me subscribed is the Harley Quinn animated series.
yeah.
And as soon as that's
I
over,
mentioned Harley Quinn and Doom Patrol. I was like, if those are and Peacemaker. I like Peacemaker. But anyways, I was like, it's just your DC shows. If you quit making exclusive content for DC Comics, I will leave.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, George. I thought they had just scrapped it. Apparently, they're shopping the Batman series around to other distributors. And also, I did read that what they're trying to do is not do the DC shows on HBO Max, but sell the rights to it to other distributors.
At this point, that's fine. I would love to not pay HBO.
Yeah. I'd love to just have it on Netflix.
Sandman was on Netflix. That was great.
Yeah. It might not go to Stoker. Neil Gaiman was saying
I saw the
expensive.
tweet. Everybody has to go watch Sandman again. I
Yeah,
told
we
Sarah
have to keep watching it.
Sarah's working on our cosplays all week. I was like, just put Sandman on in the background. This is
Yeah.
a whole week of nonstop playing.
I'll put it on to sleep.
Yeah, it's the perfect show to sleep to.
Yeah, obviously not nightmares at all.
This is really cool. The cheapest copy of this on Amazon was $60. The cheapest copy on eBay, I think, was like $50. I've got it for just $40. Superman Eradication, the origin of the Eradicator. This is an entirely out-of-print graphic novel. If you're a big fan of Superman, especially if you like that 90s stuff, the Eradicator is like the weirdest Superman character and the hardest one to follow. The other characters, a lot easier to get. Oh, okay. Superboy. He's a clone of Lex Luthor and Superman. Cyborg Superman. It's just a different Kryptonian who is like a cyborg. Got it. Check. Steel. All right. It's a guy that made Superman armor that has superpowers. Got it. What is the Eradicator? Boy, is that a question. And this is the answer. It is all right here. $40. Could be yours.
Ralph wants to know if you do A and B for 7 together, they make 10.
Yes.
Any Batman animated? I don't think I got prepped for the boxes, but I think we found an issue when we were digging on Sunday.
We did.
So
yeah.
coming up soon.
Might see it on the Thursday show.
Any Frank Miller or Alex Ross, or Frank Miller with Alex Ross?
Well, obviously the share prize tonight is Alex Ross. I might have 1 or 2 Alex Ross books in the box. Probably no Frank Miller tonight. But both names, I am confident we will have. As a matter of fact, I'm going to 100% guarantee both names will be well represented on our anniversary show Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Go to the Facebook event page. Mark yourself as going. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be good. It's going to be metal and other things of that nature. Going up on A, The Amazing Spider-Man. This is the Alex Ross Timeless variant. I don't remember what issue it is. Number 50. Big oversized anniversary issue. Alex Ross, virgin cover for Spidey. Near mint condition. $15.
Ralph will take A.
You got it. Got our last variant for Boom Comics, Grimm issue number 4. This is the 1 in 10 variant for $10.
Is E a key?
Every book's a key issue. It's a graphic novel, so it's an out of print graphic novel that has the origin of a really difficult to pin down character. I mean, it is a key issue in that the supply for it is very low, and there are no more of them, and the demand for it is higher than others. It is an origin story. Yeah, I would call that a key.
Ralph will take the Grim 1 in 10 on B for 10.
Cool. We've got a couple of those. If anyone else wants one, still available. Just said, I don't think we have any Frank Miller, and then just staring me right here in the box.
Was Frank Miller himself.
Oh, Frank Miller himself with his evil eyes. Daredevil 173 from the Frank Miller run, right smack dab in the middle of it. It is a lower grade copy. It's going to be very good plus because the centerfold is detached at the bottom staple, but it's just $5. If you're looking for a great Frank Miller read, when I was interviewing Jim Shooter for Comic-Con, well, I guess you'll have to wait to hear that story later.
Any more trade paperbacks?
We've had a few tonight. I love selling them. Let me see if there's any more in the boxes here.
I think there's some underneath.
Got some hiding. Yeah, let's do it. I got two right off the top here that I can reach. Oh man. Oh no. Oh, this is so good. I didn't even know this was here. I'm glad you asked. Whomever asked. We've got Journey into the Mystery by Kieran Gillen. This is the Loki solo series. The whole series written by Kieran Gillen. It is pretty much the whole saga of like Kid Loki. It is so incredible. $25 gets you this whole thick boy. It is a $35 book. It's got Stefane Hans covers, Doug Braithwaite doing a lot of the interiors, Wolf Portacio. Absolutely incredible. Just $25. Well, we're talking about gorgeous artwork. Actually, the artist who did the original Loki solo series, the 4-issue miniseries, Asad Ribic, working with Kieran Gillen once again for the Eternals. Only Death is Eternal. This is volume 1 of the most recent Eternals launch from Marvel Comics. This is an interior image, I do believe. So like the entire book looks this good. It is in brand new condition. It is an $18 price tag. We've got it for just $15.
Buy the book that made Tuesday nights have to have 2 people.
Eternals, that was the one.
I think it was it Eternals that it was like we were like, Daniel, get over here. What was that? Berserker.
I think that was Berserker. Yeah, Berserker was the one where I walked into the warehouse and then you guys were like,
we need you now.
Stay here. Yeah, because I closed Carrie and then came here.
Just for funzo?
No.
Yeah, I think you were picking up like the rest of your shift here.
It was a split shift because that's when I had to work late because I was doing the virtual school
well, thank
stuff.
goodness for us. Going on D, our last Department of Truth, issue number 20.
Last truth.
The final truth.
Is the A cover.
I call it the A cover.
We have 30 minutes.
We got the special unlockable Wind Thrown in the Sky, issue number 1.
Which usually unlockable means 1 per store, I think.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
That was the only one I didn't switch from unlockable to 1 per store on the sticky note.
That's the unlockable variant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Department of Truth, going to Jennifer DuPont.
You've got it. We have the final copy of End After End, issue number 1. Put that up on A. May or may not be the A cover. And we have our last cover for Tales of the Human Target, issue number 1.
A cover.
A cover. First print, near mint, Greg Smallwood, who I believe did the Jeff Lemire Moon Knight series artwork.
Yes.
Yeah, really clever
So good.
artist. I was like, man, that is really a great cover. Who did that?
Yeah, he's been doing all the A covers in the whole series, like interiors, and it's so freaking gorgeous.
All right, let's.
Ralph will take a Tales of the Human Target.
I got one remaining.
I have one other preview book. We're almost forgot.
Just hiding.
Just hide in there. We'll go up to see. Well, one cosmic book for another. This is the Thanos Legacy issue number 1. It is the George Perez, I think 1 in 25 or 1 in 50 Virgin variant with the limited edition George Perez Legacy label. It is CGC graded at a 9.8. You got Thanos with his signature Infinity Gauntlet, near mint plus condition for a flat $100.
1 in 100.
1 in 100 variant. You get this CGC graded at a 9.8 for just $1 for every copy that we had to order to get it. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Well, we do 60 for it.
We had to buy 100 copies of this book and then pay CGC to grade it, slab it, paid extra for the George Perez label, and we're selling it for $100 flat. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is a crazy price. Crazy low. Crazy.
Do you have a counter or?
Is it crazy?
It's crazy, Jen.
Okay. Would you give us crazy dollars?
Crazy bucks.
Crazy bucks.
I
I guess if you want to get like real ephemeral with it, the concept of money is kind of crazy to begin with, but all right, we're gonna pop up just a couple more fun things
For
here.
perspective, the cheapest CGC that you can buy right now is $300 for a CGC 9.8 of that.
On the internet.
On
So
the
like
internet.
crazy.
Buy it now.
It's crazy.
Larry, is that at outright? Because I think we've established that outright's gonna be like
And it's
the only.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just confirm for me, please, Larry.
So Avenging
For
Spider-Man.
100. Gone.
Yeah. Avenging Spider-Man, number 5, near mint condition. $5.
Aaron will take it.
Spider-Man,
Yes.
cool,
Sweet.
good.
Awesome.
Got Hulk, issue number 11. This is the art appreciation variant for $10. This is a set of 1 in 10s. Yeah, cave art. Yeah, I'm gonna put that up on C for cave and for claws. I also love just little like because it's the cave art. He's fighting Sabretooth.
Aww.
Yeah. Somebody put a little thought into it. You always gotta appreciate that. We've got some classic Marvel team up with the Human Torch and Iron Man. Fine, very fine condition. $10. Solid copy there.
Would you do the fine art variant for 6? You have a 10.
I'll do it for 7. Put that $1 extra. All right, we're on the back half of the show. We've actually gone through all the new books this time. Not sitting here like cramming tons of stuff in out the last time. Let's run through the last looks here. See what we're looking at. So now is the time. If there's anything specific you want to take a look at, you have any questions, want to make any bundles? What's that, Jen?
7 works for the
Oh,
Hulk.
yeah, excellent, good.
On C.
C.
Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, no worries.
So,
Wind on I for 7.
do it for 8. $1 extra. Call it 8.
Any more Silver Age Marvel?
No. We're just no anymore. All the books that you're gonna see, you've seen. You'll see them again one more time if you missed them earlier.
8 Works for Philip.
You've got it. Do we have 2 copies of this one, or is this it?
That's it.
That is it.
7 for E.
Yes.
What is on G?
That is Storm Shadow, issue number 1, his first solo series from Devil's Due, written by the Larry Hama. Very fine near mint condition. $6. Good. End After End, issue number 1, first print. Is this the main cover? Is it just that cool? Is the main cover that good?
No. The main
It's
cover was
just
the
an
green
open
one
order
we had
variant.
earlier.
Oh, right. This sold fast. $5. Really cool, badass demon monster. B is Grimm, issue number 4 from Boom Comics. It is the 1 in 10 variant for $10. We have the Tales of the Human Target, Black Label, Book 1, Greg Smallwood, main cover, $6. We've got Journey into Mystery by Kieran Gillen, complete collection, $25.
What's on G again?
Storm Shadow.
Would you do it for 4?
Sure.
Ralph, we can't do a deal on A because it's
That's just
price.
cover price on a brand new book. Yeah. End After End, number 1, 1 in 25 variant on H.
Oh, it does work.
Oh,
Maybe.
at that point.
We have Samurai Sonia, issue number 3, 1 in 20 variant for $10.
Ralph will take an End After End variant.
Which one?
The
1 in
that-
25?
No, the one that was on A.
You got it. And that is the only copy of that we have. The Jim Lee variant for Old Man Logan, 26. Near mint condition, $8. Have the Aunt Lucia variant for Justice League, 32. Near mint condition for $5. Got the Fortnite Marvel Zero War issue number 3, 1 in 50 variant for $30. The Silver Age Superman 218, $5. Got Witching Hour issue number 23 for $5. Got Sandman Petrifax 4-issue miniseries, near mint condition, all 4 issues, $10.
Juan Carlos Hernandez will take the Old Man Logan on B.
You got it.
Do we have more than one?
No. We've got Vengeance of Moon Knight, issue number 5 for $8, near mint condition. Down on H. Got Marvel Team Up, issue number 1, special flip book with Spidey and Ms. Marvel. Read it both ways. Going to be near mint condition, just $5. We have that first print main cover, near mint condition, End After End, issue number 1 for $5.
Would you do Moon Knight for 4? You have it at 8.
Yeah, I will do that. We've got, I think, 1 copy left after a stack of Spider-Man issue number 1. Thank you. Of the Todd McFarlane series silver cover variant in near mint condition for $15.
Will Malloy will take the the Marvel Team Up Spidey and Miss Marvel.
Great.
We've already sold a couple of the Spider-Man on B for 15, so we cannot do a deal.
Yeah, and this is our last copy of that, I believe. We've got the giant size superheroes with Spider-Man, Morbius, and Man-Wolf. Very good condition, $10. Got the Greg Capullo Virgin variant. This is the 1 in 25 for Wind Thrown in the Sky, issue number 1. We have already dropped the price on this to just $16. Pretty sure that is the final copy of that variant that we have.
Ralph will take the Spider-Man on B.
Cool.
Would you do, if I can spell, Witching Hour for 3 out of 5?
Yes, I will. We've got The Eternals graphic novel, volume 1 by Karen Gillan, Assad Ribic. It is significantly better than most of the other Eternals stuff. Let's kind of, I think maybe one of the less popular movies that Marvel's put out. But the book is absolutely gorgeous. I promise you will love it if you like Karen Gillan.
Oh, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it is a crazy good. Brand new condition, $15. Got the all new Firefly issue number 7 for $10. This is the 1 in 15 variant. Got
Eternals for Will Malloy.
You've got it. Green Lantern 146 for $5. Got Nick Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue number 72 for $10. Got Marvel Premiere, issue number 23 for $10. We've got the 3-issue set, X-Men Primary Infection by Mike Carey and Humberto Ramos. All 3 issues together. Very fine to near mint condition, $10. Got Vampirella Strikes number 4. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $10.
X-Men on A for Juan Carlos.
You've got it. We've got DC Mech number 2. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $10. We've got Deathstroke Inc. number 12. This is the 1 in 25 variant. We had it at $30. I think the least expensive copy online was like $40. I priced it at $30. We've taken it down to $25.
Would you do the Iron Fist on I for 5? Give it a 10.
Sure. We've got Book of Shadows pre-order variant on E. Fighting a sneeze here. Got The Mighty Thor by Walt Simonson. $5, issue 359. We've got the Christian Ward Wind, issue number 1. 1 in 10 variant.
What's on C?
C is DC Mech, issue number 2. 1 in 25 variant, $10. We've got Hawkman, issue number 15 for just $5. We've got The Tick, issue number 3 from the original run, second print, just $6. Got Captain America, issue 181, first appearance of Roscoe as Cap, very fine condition, $10. We've got Marvel Tales, issue number 94, $5. We've got the 1 in 50 Mark Brooks variant in near mint minus condition for Judgment Day, issue number 3 for $45.
Chris St. George will take Wind on G.
You've got it. We've got a couple of those. If anyone else wants one, still available.
Ralph wants to know if you do $4 for Tick.
Yeah, I will.
Would you do Hawkman for 3?
Yes, I will.
No Symbiote Spider-Man #1 tonight.
No, but if you like symbiotes and Spider-Man, make sure you're tuning in. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Ultimate Comics Anniversary Special. It is, and I do not say this with any agenda. If anything, it's with hubris. It is the single best Ultimate live show that we've ever put together. It's insane, the key issues that we have for this. It is. I'm simultaneously not at all looking forward to and incredibly giddy about processing all of these books. Huge Silver Age key issues, tons of graded books, tons of high grade books, tons of full sets. Almost every single thing is set aside for this show is a key issue or a key set or like a big complete series, or it's going to be insane. Make sure you're there. You do not want to miss a second of this show.
Juan Carlos wants to know, would you do the Axe Judgment Day on C for 39? You have it at 45.
Yeah. I was thinking 40, but I'm not going to fight you for $1.
This time.
I feel like you asked 39 expecting me to ask for $1 more. I'm just going to let you have it. It's that kind of night.
And then how many on the 1 in 10s for wind?
We have 2.
Do you have 2 back here?
I had them.
Oh, okay.
Those ones.
Do you need 1 more?
We need 2 total.
Okay, this is our last copy then.
Okay.
We had 3 total, 1 claimed, 2 remaining. This is 2 claimed, 1 remaining, last copy. Got Ascension #0, just $4. Got Justice League of America 123, $5. We've got End After End, the 1 in 10 variant for $8. Got Olympus Rebirth issue #1. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $15. Yeah.
What's G?
That is Wind #1. It is the 1 in 10 variant by Christian Ward.
Can you give the free?
This is our last copy.
What is it about?
What is it about? A young lad in a magical kingdom where people don't like magical folks finds out that he's magic, and he has to hide it from everybody, but especially from the town guard, because his best friend is like the prince, the princess. It's like the gist of it, right?
Also, it's James Tynion. So
yeah, it's James Tynion IV. It's his creator-owned project. This is the 2nd volume. There's a full recap of the 1st volume if you want to jump into it here, but it's basically kind of like a D&D meets the X-Men type story in a world that hates and feared, and he's learning how to use his powers, and it's really well put together. Especially if you like this kind of coming of age with powers stories. So we'll leave that up for a second and do Marvel Superheroes. #22 reprints X-Men #3, the first appearance of the Blob, $8. We've got all new Wolverine #21, Mary Jane variant for $5. We've got Avengers 1 million BC 1 in 25 Horley variant for $25. Got Flash #209, very good condition, $10.
And Marvel Superheroes on H. And Wolverine on I. Are both gone? There's one card.
Check. We have Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen. Y'all are asking for more trades. This is the complete 12-issue series in a single volume graphic novel. It's written by Matt Fraction, artwork by Steve Labor. It is absolutely phenomenal. It is everything that's great about Silver Age Jimmy Olsen with everything that's great about modern comics. Matt Fraction is such the perfect person to write this series. It's goofy, it's fun, it's got callbacks to the Silver Age and to the Bronze Age and to just like sort of all of the weird idiosyncrasies that make those books so unique. I can't imagine it being more well put together. It is $25. That's coming at you just like $2 an issue. Got My Little Pony, issue number 4, 1 in 10 variant for $10. We had the Wind, issue number 1. This is the 1 in 100, the big dog. The Greg Capullo sketch cover. We had it marked at 150. We said we would take 125 for it.
I don't think we heard back.
It is the hardest to find. It is the book. I think the least expensive one anyone online had was over 150. So 125, great deal. That's going to be our special on that book. If anyone wants it, if you guys want to retag it, we'll slap that up.
Yeah, I'll get a sticker for it.
We had the little 3-issue mini set, Madman Atomic Comics 1 through 3, all 3 issues together, just $10. Got the Dave Marquez Tales of the Human Target issue number 1. That one is $6. We had the Magic the Gathering Goldmane. What's his first name? Johnny Goldmane 1 in 10 variant, near mint condition. Sold one of those earlier, had just one remaining. Got the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 8. Sold, I think, 3 of these earlier and just have one copy remaining for $15 for the 1 in 25 variant. We've got on on B and C 2 very similar books and just slight differences to make sure you're claiming the right one. On B, Vampirella Strikes number 4, Adam Hughes 1 in 10 variant. On C, Vampirella Strikes number 4, Adam Hughes 1 in 15 Virgin variant. So B is going to be a little lower ratio. It's going to cost a little less. C, you're going to get that full artwork without the frame and the logo around it. A little bit harder to find. We've got the Sonic the Hedgehog issue number 52. That one is the 1 in 10 variant for $10. We've got Department of Truth issue number 20, 1 in 25 variant for $15. We've got a very fine copy of X-Men issue number 201. It is the first appearance of little baby Nathan Christopher Charles Dayspring Ascani Summers, who of course grows up in the far future to be Cable before coming back and taking over the New Mutants. That one is just $10. We've got those are already out, so we'll hold this for a sec. We have Gun Honey Blood for Blood, Joseph Michael Linzer 1 in 5 variant for $4. We've got
Would you do 8 for X-Men on F? You have it at 10?
yes. We have the complete 4-issue series of The Shade, DC supervillain, all 4 issues for just $5.
On I, that is Magic the Gathering, a Johnny Goldmane #1, the 1 in 10 variant by, I think it was, you said it was
Ariel
Olivetti.
We've got Giant Size Defenders issue number 2 for $5 on F. I'll leave I for a minute because we just talked about it. We've got the Greg Capullo foil variant for Wind the Throne in the Sky, issue number 1, $8, near mint condition. We have that Radiant Black, 1 in 25, issue number 17, I believe we thought it was.
Yeah.
$20. We have Spectacular Spider-Man, huge, oversized anniversary Sal Buscema Spider-Man versus Green Goblin, near mint condition, just $5.
I'm sorry, someone's picked that up.
Right, for just $5. Why not? Gary Frank, 1 in 25 variant for Daredevil, issue number 2. It is the 650th Daredevil. We had Human Target, Tales of the Human Target, Black Label, 1 in 25 variant by Jorge Jimenez for $15. We had the Batman One Bad Day, the Riddler, issue number 1, 1 in 50 variant for $30. We have the Wild Bill Pecos, issue number 30, Golden Age book, 1951, fine plus condition, $30. We have the End After End 1 in 5 variant, cover price $5. We have the main cover of the new Marvel Comics series by Adam Goldberg of the hit TV show The Goldbergs. Damage Control, issue number 1, $5. We've got Mandalorian, issue number 2. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $20. We've got Task Force Z, issue number 11, with Red Hood, 1 in 25 variant for $20. We've got James Tynion IV's Wind, the Throne in the Sky, issue number 1, $6. That was cover price on that cover. Department of Truth, 1 in 50 variant for $40. We had Superman Eradication, the Origin of the Eradicator graphic novel for $40. And we have Image Comics preview book from July 2015 with the first appearance of Paper Girls, Black Magic, Pretty Deadly, The Goddamned, Plutona, and Huck. That one already took a deal, had it at 200, took 150, got it 1 copy left. Thanks everybody for bearing with me while we go through everything once.
No Green
Go through it again.
Tonight.
We had some Green Lantern. It just already sold, or maybe that one's still available.
Did we?
1 copy,
Oh.
Green Lantern, issue 146,
Will they slip by?
$5. Because you demanded it. The share prize winner of tonight, took me a minute to get to it. Ramses Garcia. Thank you. Thank you everybody for sharing the video. Thank you on a related note to everybody just for tuning in and playing along, but especially because we have such a big anniversary show coming up. I'm going to pre-thank you for marking yourself as going and inviting your friends to that event page on Facebook. Just go ahead, invite as many people as you think might be even remotely interested. Anybody that you know from your local shop, be it one of our local Ultimate Comics locations in Raleigh, Durham, or Cary, or wherever you are watching from. Anybody in any of your collecting groups that you ended up Facebook friending, go ahead and share the link to that event or share the preview post with the 50, 60 pictures of huge key issues in all those groups. Let everybody know that Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, the place to be. It is going to be the best comics day of the year for your live show viewing pleasures. So that's everything once. That's everything twice. That's fulfilled all your demands as to the best of my abilities. If we don't have any other questions, comments, or concerns, I will see you again Saturday morning. Vic will be here Thursday night. Sienna will be back Saturday first and then Tuesday again next week. So until then,
Have an ultimate night.
bye.